if you believe the federal government was spending $600 million on a sushi budget a year, you might not be smarter than a fifth grader. That asinine claim, as well as some others like, the Institute for Elevator Music or whatever, came from a parody account on Twitter from an account called Not Elon Musk. Use your brains. AP put out an article yesterday, February 7th. Claims about U.S. aid funding are spreading online. Many are not based on facts. Firstly, U.S. aid is 1% of our total federal budget, okay? And Congress holds the purse strings, and every year it is approved and allocated for U.S. aid. The agency largely handles giving out grants and humanitarian aid. Some of the claims, like what Caroline Levitt said to reporters about $1.5 million to advance DEI in Serbia's workplaces. In that claim, the grant to a Serbian organization called Grupa Izađi, sorry if I said that wrong, was awarded by USAID. Its stated aim was to advance diversity, equity, inclusion in Serbia's workplaces and business communities. How it was used is up to that agency. But also touching back, if you think DEI just means non-white people, you are racist. It means accessibility and accommodations for everyone, including disabled, veterans, pregnant women, just everyone who's not a able-bodied straight white male. And I think some people are starting to finally realize that. Some of the other claims she made were not actually funded by USA. They were funded by the State Department. And of course, she twisted what their intent was. Like the musical in Ireland, it was actually a diplomatic event for America and Ireland and, their unity. We do diplomacy. At least we did. Apparently we don't do that anymore. There are certain motivations being assigned to it that don't really seem to square with the facts, and people are kind of reaching conclusions without understanding what's happening. Those certain motivations are Trump and the Heritage Foundation are trying to dismantle our entire government infrastructure and set up what they want, which is against everything that this country has stood for. And as far as Elon Musk, that is a twofold situation. Firstly, he is targeting agencies that have investigated him, the EPA for violations with SpaceX, the FAA for violations with SpaceX, USAID for violations with Starlink in Ukraine. They were investigating it. I don't think they ever got around to a report, but they were investigating it. So he's targeting all of them. And the other side of that is he spent $200 million on Trump's election campaign. He has government contracts. He has a lot of government contracts. In fact, that's the majority of his wealth came from government contracts. So he needs to take out the agencies that are investigating him to make sure that all that money continues to go into his government contracts. He spent the money on the election campaign and did whatever he did. So now he's reaping the benefits of being able to control, or try to control, aka it's a coup, the agencies in the budget. It is entirely illegal, by the way. Congress holds the purse. Also, all actual funding is completely transparent thanks to a law under the Bush administration where they didn't trust the federal government completely, so they created a law about transparency of government funding. You can find that at usaspending.gov. So literally, they're not finding anything new. And also, if they were looking to audit, which by the way, there are internal audits already, inspectors general do that, but if they were looking to audit, they would have brought accountants in, not programmers. Think about it. And I will leave you with what USAID particularly does. It's an independent agency that has provided humanitarian and development assistance around the world for more than 60 years. According to the 2023 annual report, the agency worked in more than 100 countries worldwide, guided by 5 areas of focus: promoting global health, support global stability, providing humanitarian assistance, catalyzing innovation and partnership, and empowering women and girls. You can guess they want to get rid of that one, definitely. I really need people, when they see a post on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, TikTok, doesn't matter, I need them to just dig a little deeper before they start spouting off. Because I tell you what, the comment sections on some of these videos are awful, and you're just sitting there going, wait, you actually believe that? You actually believe they were sending 50 million, oh, I'm sorry, he changed it to 100 million in condoms to Gaza? Yeah, no, we couldn't even get fucking humanitarian aid to Gaza. That's not happening. There's no proof. It's brain cells. Use them. Age of information at your fingertips. Please use them.